All right, welcome back, viewers and subscribers, to Red Button Journal. Today, we found a little speck of road that's got new pavement on it.
Oh, that did. Oh,
And this was not paved when we were here just the other day. This was not paved. Let's just drive up here and see how far it goes. All right, this is Davis Avenue here. Oh, people like to kind of know where we're at, so let me give you all a little idea where we're at. We're just over by the, what do you call the name of that hospital we're by?
Isaac Martin Clinic. It's a
Isaac Martin Clinic. It used to be a hospital.
Yeah.
And this is the Duckenfield Primary School. And it's just kind of like they ran the pavement to here, and then that was that. So I don't know. But it's better than no pavement at all. Because if they do a little pavement this year and a little pavement next year, and they kind of maintain what they have, it didn't look like they put this on real thick or anything, but you know, there's no potholes. There's no potholes.
I look at it not finish it because
No, they haven't finished there, and then it looks like they're going to go down here too. Go down that little road. Well, we didn't really come to drive down there. I just got all excited when I saw the road, because we're just gonna go out on the road today, and we're gonna not really gonna divulge where I'm going yet, because I'm not sure how far we'll get or when we'll get there or what the weather's gonna do to me. But right now we're in Duckenfield. We're just leaving Hampton Court and going into Duckenfield. And we're going into Duckenfield the back way on this little road here. And that's a little Bustamante Avenue right there. Just there's a little hardware store right up the road, but we're not going to go that way today. We're going to go this way. Just because it's just a real nice, quiet little neighborhood and nothing real fancy up in here to show you guys. But, you know, sometimes it's not about fancy. It's just about showing you things. This is called... well, depends on which map you look at. But
Davis Avenue.
But most of the maps we've decided this is Davis Avenue. But not all of them call it Davis Avenue. There's different names.
Silver's Crescent.
And hopefully y'all can kind of see what we're seeing. We're not.
They look like they put that piece of car here. So maybe
I thought this was here the other day when we drove over here. This little piece here. But they hadn't chopped this out yet. So maybe that is new, sweetie. This was here, remember? This right here was this little speck here.
Maybe.
And it's like they need to do a little speck right up here and then put a little culvert under the road too, but I just felt like driving around this way. I know some of our viewers and subscribers will enjoy this. Not everybody's going to enjoy it, but you know, just kind of look around and see a little pretty little yellow house over here to the left with nice yard. I like that yard, all the fruit trees and stuff, you know.
I see other yard that is nice too. Where's some I saw about 4 that's nice.
You mean over in here?
Just before when we're coming down.
Oh, just now.
Yeah, since we turned
on the left-hand side over there.
Side here, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can't really see the ones up to the right might be nice too, but you can't see them so easy.
Yeah, on the top should be nice, you know, because it's not so steep that it wouldn't you can pass.
Well, I'm not gonna pass just yet.
It's a small house they're making though.
No, it's not real big. It's a beautiful location though.
Yeah.
Look at the bread tree. Bread tree. The bread, there's like 2 or 3 big, nice looking bread, healthy looking breadfruit trees up behind it. Some over here. Here's a big mango tree on this property. Look at the size of that thing. My goodness. My goodness.
Here at the front of the yard.
Oh, and another smaller one here at the front. Yeah.
I don't want in this way.
It started to.
God, that tree goes too big, you know.
The what tree?
The Nesberry.
Oh, that's a Nesberry?
This Yeah,
This
you
first one?
see Naseberry on it there too.
Yeah.
It has Naseberry
Oh,
on it.
okay. I thought when I looked at it, I thought it was mango, but now that you say that, I take a closer look at the leaves and I see
But
there.
it has a lot of
No,
Naseberry too on it.
mangoes are skinnier leaf. That's a mango there, right?
Yeah, that's mango tree.
Yeah, it's got a longer, skinnier leaf. The Nesberry's not quite so long and skinny.
This is mango tree.
Yeah, yeah. Just a nice, quiet neighborhood. You know, you really don't see anybody over here except the people that live over here.
Somebody really live there, sir?
Yeah, there's somebody on that porch sitting
Yeah, I
there.
see, but look at the place, look.
Well, it's a little
He's a
bushed
old
up.
man, he's a old man.
He needs somebody to come help him sharpen his machete and maybe maybe come over with a whacker or something and help the man out. So if any of our viewers, subscribers are watching that happen to know a whacker man that would want to help an old retiree out, there's a man sitting there that probably could use some help. Well, they're kind of building on here or remodeling or
We used to walk through here to go back over Duckenfield
go to school.
Duckenfield School. So if I were going to the library, we could walk through here.
Yeah. Well, it looks like that house is pretty well taken down, and they've kind of tried to build a new one there
I know house
in its
was,
place.
no house wasn't here, it was just empty land.
Mm-hmm.
No house wasn't even here, so they didn't know I was going to school.
Hmm.
Oh yes, mother had got them house.
Yeah. That would look like there was an old time.
Yeah, that's a long time house.
Yeah, that's a good sized house here.
House was here, but it wasn't like this. It was different. Smaller. House was right here.
Mm-hmm.
The man for this house, I think his Richard's was his name, and he had a son named Delroy. But it's two houses in the yard.
Oh.
And he had a son,
There's two in that yard. Yeah, I see what you mean. Two houses in that yard.
and I think he had a son named Delroy, which was my classmate.
Mhm.
Man was like a carpenter. No, a woodwork he did. Yeah, at the yard here.
You know, even something like that, I don't know how much. If something like that would have to be on the one to the left here, that would have to be completely taken down to redo it, or if a person can, if it's sturdy enough, you can just take what it is and just redo it and put on a roof and stuff. I don't know. You'd have to have somebody who knew more about it than I do.
This house is a long time house.
They probably just need to be torn down and start over. It's a nice location, though.
Yeah. Yes.
My goodness, look at the location.
And it's a big house too.
And look at how deep, I don't know how far back that lot goes, but it looks like it goes quite a way.
Yeah, they are a good size.
Good size over here.
This yard, like we
Now, your grandfather lived in one of these houses along in here at one point? Or was it on the
No.
next road over?
don't we have Verona? Remember I told you
Over
it's
there,
up
where
that
Verona's
road.
at. Oh, the next one over. Okay.
That's Morrow Lane with Verona.
Oh, this is kind of cute, the way he's done that right there. With he's kind of made like a, what do you call that? An arch or
Alright.
what do they call a trellis? Kind of like a trellis look, but it's not. There's not a trellis. It's made with just real stuff. And that house there is the one you were talking about. That's going to be so big.
Yeah.
But they've spent a lot of work to get a big house. I don't know if they're living in the downstairs yet or not. Oh yeah, they are. They are.
Oh,
So they're living down
the
there.
lot didn't go far back, but it's wide.
No, it's not that big of a lot, but that's a huge house. If you put a small house there, you'd think, oh, what a huge lot.
So, over the next avenue, the back of the land come and meet over there.
Mm-hmm. The Bustamante.
Bustamante,
The
yeah,
Bustamante
that
where the
one.
hardware store is over there.
Yeah.
And this is Lali's Misty Sports Bar and Lounge. Huh.
Also at the back of this.
Mm-hmm. So this is just one of the very remote, not really remote wouldn't be the way to put it, but just kind of a secluded area in Duckenfield.
So this was the theater.
This was the theater. And I was trying to remember, you've told me this probably about 20 times. After it was the theater, then what was it?
5 years after it was they used to do button here, rap button.
Buttons.
Yeah.
Like red buttons?
Yeah,
Like red button
They
journals?
used to rap button. We rap button with like material.
Oh, you mean the fancy buttons that have
those
the...
fancy, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. where it just got the button hook on the back and they just got cloth.
Yeah,
But they would wrap the buttons here. That's what
Yeah.
they did, is those fancy buttons for some clothing company.
Yes.
I wasn't planning on it, but I'm going to just drive back up to the square and back, just so people can kind of.
And it was a good sized theater, you know?
Well, yes, it's huge. It's bigger than the theater I grew up going to.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger than that theater, you know. And then, other than a button factory, has there been anything else?
I don't remember.
Good evening. Good afternoon. Good morning.
I respect, sir.
Yeah, we're looking at the old Apollo.
Oh my
You know?
God.
Talk about it was a button factory.
Apollo Theater, right?
Yeah, Apollo.
Yeah,
Of course.
Apollo,
A whole
yeah.
lot of things used to go on
That's
there.
what I'm telling you.
uh-huh,
Yeah.
And then,
Stage show, everything.
Yeah.
Not just
No.
pictures, not just movie pictures, but they had stage shows and
everything.
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 Yeah. And after it closed down now, they,
No, you Jamaica.
She's Jamaican. I'm from America, but I've been here 4 years.
I
now.
can bet you know my relatives here. You
know-
Marlene, you remember Gerald Parkinson? The Parkinson.
Oh my God.
Zeke is my uncle.
What up? Parky?
Yeah.
Parky, I'm a friend.
Mhm.
Old man Parky.
Yeah.
I'm a brethren.
And so you know Ezekiel,
Me know Ezekiel,
Isaiah,
yes, me know them.
Ezekiel's their
Isaiah,
uncle.
Yeah, me know the one of them.
Yeah.
Bye.
Man, now.
Yeah, I hear about-
Ephraim's her dad. That's
Yeah,
her
my father is Ephraim. The one of them is Soroka factory.
Me
From
know.
England, yeah.
Yeah.
Ezekiel, man, boy, I'm a brethren.
Marlis, so them,
Parky, them, man.
Marlis, that's
And Marlis, he live side of them, them.
yeah, them are two first cousins.
Eh?
Yes, Marlis, mother.
Mendes.
Yeah, Mendes.
Mendes,
His
yeah.
his
Mhm.
mother is my grandfather's sister. So
Yes,
so my
yes.
father and
You know,
my,
Verona.
you may have
Of
Verna
course,
cousin, me have Verna,
yes.
yeah. Me have Verna coming.
She'll soon be coming here for good, you know. She's trying to get
Oh
retired.
my God, you know, very, very,
Oh,
very
heck.
good friend.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
my
we know
cousin.
Verna.
Next brother, Lenky.
Lenky,
Oh,
yeah,
yes, we know Lanky.
My friend too.
Lanky calls
You
her all
was
the
here the
time.
other day.
Just to catch
Yeah,
up on
Lanky, Lanky, that-
family business.
You
Lanky
was here
called
the
her.
other day.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's in Kingston.
Kingston and living there about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He gonna get married and
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you do that? Okay.
Yeah.
She talks to him about every
he's
couple
a
weeks.
chef, you know. I gonna do the chef work. So if you come here, you're gonna see me there.
Okay.
Okay.
I am a chef. Chef work I do.
Okay.
I cook
Oh, what's the
anything.
name? What's the name?
They call me Thunder.
Thunder.
I hear that name Thunder.
But
but-
Trevor, my name, Trevor Brooks. My mother and my woman named Dassa. We used to sell clothes and then something there.
Okay.
Walk, sell clothes and she a dressmaker, but she died now. That's
So-
my mother.
So we're down here, you will really locate.
Me live at Gina.
Our Genius.
Yeah.
Okay.
But me a picnic live on so bamboo kind like. You know the place.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We know
What the
G
food and
Nation,
the place.
Hilltop, all that over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Real thing, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I have to visit
So
that
we
place.
better make sure Lanky
telling you-
invites us to the wedding because
Yes.
we got to find out if he can really cook or not.
Yeah, man, I'm a chef.
We got to find out if Thunder knows how to
Anytime you
cook.
want me to do chef work, you can get me.
Okay.
Okay.
You just come and ask for Thunder,
Okay.
the
Thunder.
chef.
Yeah,
Alright.
okay.
That's what I do.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and can you talk to? Can
Yes.
I can.
We know everybody.
Because that also cannot living is like my great grandparents'
Place.
place.
Over Merlin. Yeah, man. You have a relative at Dalvey.
Yeah.
I'm no girl named Parkinson. You have my live family.
Mm-hmm.
Live.
Some of them, some of them is like, know them.
Welcome, Francis.
I'm a brother.
Bogan's her brother.
I'm a brother.
It's her big brother. Yeah.
One of big brother.
One of her big brothers. Yeah.
Bogan, my brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that means that Janice are your niece. Janice Parkinson will live at Dalvey.
Yes.
Oh,
and
Janice.
And Delroy.
Janice, of course.
Good friend them.
And Delroy. Yeah.
Delroy, yeah.
Delroy cooked up.
Yeah. But only two picnic Bogum get.
Yes, Delroy and Janice. Some good friend them, man.
Okay. Yeah, me know, sir.
And them rap on Facebook and all them things there.
I've never met Janice, but I see her on Facebook all the time.
Good girl.
I see her on Facebook
I'm a
all
friend,
the
man.
time. She's still in Florida? She was in Florida, wasn't she?
No, she's here.
She back? Okay.
A good girl, man. I like her, man. Good people, them.
Yeah.
So that's blessed
Yeah.
and give
Blessed.
thanks.
Yeah,
Bless
man.
Bless
Yes, sometimes.
Hey,
it's
you know
because-
about YouTube? You heard about YouTube?
YouTube.
YouTube on we do YouTube.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And these cameras right here,
Oh my
They're doing
God.
YouTube right now, but I don't have to put you on there if you don't want to be on there. So
You
you
can
just
put me, man. I would love that.
okay. I don't know. It might just show the top of your head because I can't tell for sure.
No,
but if
I
it
would
shows
love
you
that.
good, if
Do
it
it.
shows you good, I'm going to put you on there and
Do
say, "This is Thunder the Chef."
The chef, do it for me, please.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I did. I'm gonna tell her. I'm not telling you no lie. On the bottom of her.
Well, you can't now because it's going to be all over town now.
I went to Dubai and do chef rep.
Oh, you was in Dubai too?
I was in Dubai doing chef rep
Oh, really?
How long ago? That's how long?
about 3-4 years now.
Oh, that's not
the
so long.
climate there. I couldn't manage it, so I have to come back.
Mm-hmm.
What? It's what hot?
I love it. It's very much hot.
Yeah,
But it's not like this is. It gets warm here. There it gets hot.
Hot.
yeah.
And listen, is the AC is my problem because I've got sinus.
Oh yeah.
And the AC would have killed me there.
That's why I'm just me coughing right now. And I
Yeah,
have
but
sinus
I love
problem.
it there. I go there in Jamaica style cooking and I learn their style.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I have a lot of different thing I can do.
So you can do the different. Yeah.
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 Well, I go there and give them Jamaica jerk chicken, rice and peas.
Oh,
and
yeah, I
those
love that.
things.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
they do a lot of curry and stuff there too, don't
Yeah.
they? Okay.
It's 9 chef of us was in the restaurant from different countries.
From different places.
Yeah. Ethiopia, Sri Lanka, Philippines, all
All
along.
about. Yeah, you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
So I'm not, when I'm telling you, I'm not fake. No fake.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Big,
tell-
that's big time going to Dubai. to
Tell me
cook.
a link, it
That's
start
big
back,
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me a link,
I'm
it
a
start
chef.
back. Mhm.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Whenever time you need me,
Yeah.
you just
Okay.
get in touch with me.
Yeah, man. That's
You better
You
make
want my
sure-
number, you can have it. Take
No.
my number.
You want
Should
a
in
number?
Case.
Okay.
Should in case.
Just say it. It's say it. It'll be recorded.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Say it.
my number is, I've got to put 876
Mhm.
425
425
5233.
5233.
And that's Thunder.
Yeah.
Thunder.
Yeah. Yeah. Great. The chef. Tell him that the
An
chef.
international chef.
International.
An
International.
international chef. We're just, I'm not talking Jamaican chef. We're talking international.
Yeah.
International.
Yeah.
Chef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. See you people.
Yeah, man. All right. Take care,
Blessings,
Thunder.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad we decided to turn down this way, you know?
Yeah.
You just never know.
Mhm.
You just never know. So they made buttons there.
They wrap buttons on.
Or wrap buttons. They wrapped them.
It's just the metal thing and they wrap.
The metal, they wrapped the,
So maybe-
wrapped them and then pressed
may-
the metal pieces together.
Yeah, maybe they get order for like
Certain colors and
material and so.
yeah. Well, yeah, because if you're making those nice dresses with nice buttons and stuff, you know.
Mhm. So that's Morant Lane. That's
Yeah, that's where
My
Verona
father's
lives,
from,
and
yeah.
he lived there. Oh,
And
I'm gonna drive up there and have you show the house. After I go to Square, I'll turn back and we'll go up more
and show which house.
where your father lived. Do you?
We have to go through one yard. My mother want to go.
You don't even want to go up there, okay?
No, side. Just bush.
It's just bushed up. And
And some grave. Yeah, I go see my grandfather
okay.
grave.
stuff. Okay, so it's really not
Yeah,
nothing.
also-
Nothing to see here.
mm-mm.
Okay. All right. Well.
And
Just look at
because
this
you know
stuff.
what they do, they sell some of the land. You know, like a family. Say like I have a grandchild or great grandchild get
Uh-huh.
this land, or my parents did. Me sell land. You know, they just sell. So a lot of the land is sold.
Yeah. Well, there's a good number of people out on the street for a Sunday. Good number of people out on the street for a Sunday. People we haven't been out videoing for just a little bit, and this is our life story, you know, that seems like we always talk about being videographers, but we don't go do it that often. But I did try to do it last week in Morant Bay, and we came onto a little problem. A policeman thought I was videotaping him, which he wasn't dressed like a policeman. He was just plain clothes. So maybe he was off duty or something. And he didn't want me videotaping. Well, I wasn't videotaping him. So I just kept walking the same way I was walking, and talking the same way I was talking, because I had the camera aimed at my own self. Well, lo and behold, the man kept saying no video. I said, sir, I'm not videotaping you. I've got look at the camera, the way it's pointed. It's pointed right at myself. And about that time, he walks over to me and he grabs my camera and he pushes it to the side and says, don't videotape me. And I got right back in his face. And he found out that he'd got a hold of a what kind of a wild animal you call it that fights anything, a badger. He got a hold of himself a honey badger. And there was no sweetness in my voice, believe me. I cussed him up one side and down the other. He kind of bent this little one part on my camera, although it still worked fine. So maybe it didn't really hurt anything, I hope. Maybe it'll never give me any trouble, but I was not happy. And I went and reported to the next policeman that was just down the street, and he said, "Oh, that's a policeman." I said, "Well, that even makes it worse." But anyway, it seemed like they want to cover up. And I did a little studying, and he's trying to say he thought I was picturing him is why he did that. But it doesn't matter whether I was snapping him or not. You can't do such things. It's against the law, But he knows he's in trouble. But I was more interested in maybe filing a civil suit to get a little money for my damage to my camera from the man. But those policemen in Morant Bay will not, I repeat, will not tell me the man's name. They won't, even though they know who he is, knows he's a policeman, they refuse to tell me his name. So it's hard for me to tell tourists you ought to go to Morant Bay, who's trying to become like this big historical site and all this stuff, and they want to, have the big Paul Bogle Museum and all this and that. Well, you think people might want to go there and take pictures when they get a museum. But don't you dare, because if a policeman happens to think you're if a policeman thinks you're snapping him, whether you are or not, he's going to be over there grabbing your camera away from you. Boy, I was upset. You probably can't tell, but I'm just a little bit upset about it today. But anyway, hopefully this is the exception and not the rule for those people over there. But the number of people that the police went and questioned who said they didn't see anything. If you go back and look at my original video, you can see him standing in the background. I never did catch the face of the man that did it because I never had the camera pointed at him. And I wished I did now. I told the police inspector, I said, the irony of all this is I can't even give you a photograph of the man that grabbed my camera because he thought I was photographing him. And the reason I can't is because I wasn't photographing him. I was taking pictures of my own self. They've got a new clock tower over there, except it's not a typical clock tower like you think of clock towers. It's an electronic digital clock, which, I don't know, that's a little cheesy, but I was, showing it and saying, it's just, it's something they wanted to do. They wanted to be different. They wanted to be more modern. And they had the money in the budget, so they did it. It is kind of nice to be able to glance up there, and I can tell you it was exactly 2:44 and some seconds when this all happened on Wednesday. Well, I even know the exact time, but the reason I know the exact time is because I was actually talking about the clock tower that was up in the air behind me. Anyway, so if you go to Morant Bay and you talk to policemen, be careful. They will assault you. They will knock your camera from your hand if they can. They will act a fool. And even the other police that know who they are will not tell you. I mean, you think that blue line thing they have in America is a big deal, where the police will, do things to people and back one another up? It's just as bad in Jamaica. There's not a bit of difference. Police are police. They get a little bit of power in their head and think they can start pushing people. And he found out in a hurry that I am a honey badger when it comes to pushing me. And I will not tolerate it. So he understood that after I was done. There's a flow lady. Should we talk to her about the flow thing? She got all her book and everything, or you want to just wait until they come to our house?
Stop here, so.
Huh?
Oh, you don't stop right here, so?
No, I'm not going to stop
okay.
there. Anyway, I'm done talking about the
ones I just saw around Chiswick, those the one that should stop.
Oh, because there was no traffic. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she got. Anyway, they had stuff like that. It looks like she's got a bunch of applications in her hand. Like maybe she's getting people to sign up for it. So, well. Well, that was a neat little drive, you know, going through all that, you know, and then spend all that time talking to that man. That's a big deal, being a chef in Dubai.
Yeah.
Wasn't there somebody else that you were talking about or something that had gone to do foreign work, and they'd gone to Dubai to do their foreign work? I don't remember who that was. Maybe somebody was talking about this man. Well, that's big time. Going to Dubai to be a chef, you know. Anyway, this here little place right here is called Orange Walk that we're at right now. This little tiny community next to the St. Thomas Technical School. It's called Orange Walk.
Those were estate house because despite it's yours.
Well, that's how some are so close together. You can't even walk. I tell you what, if you were a little bit overweight, you wouldn't be able to walk between some of those. Man. But so anyway, people, I think we just now got a nice little video, sweetie. So I'm just gonna wrap this one up, and then we'll do the next one. I don't know. I didn't know that I was gonna talk so much about that deal that happened on Wednesday, but I didn't end up showing any video of it or anything. So, although I really mostly just had, you know, about 3 minutes of video before it happened, and then I stood in front of the police station in Custom and told how if you're a tourist, you better, you know, you can go there. It might be a nice historical place to visit, but you need to be watching yourself because the police aren't going to back you up. So I cussed them good, whether I should have or not, but that's what I did. I didn't publish it, so it doesn't matter. I'm just telling you all about it now as we drive along. You know, I'd love to just talk while we're driving. So anyway, that's the deal. So let's call this one quits for now. So be sure and like, share, comment, subscribe to Red Button Journal for all the latest. Big up yourself. Bless up yourself. Later, and
Amen.
amen.